Okay guys, giving the A6000 another shot. This times I fixed the white balance. It's a set to a given value now, but we can see that the focus range and right about here. This is probably a place where I can still, this is where it still focuses nice. Refocusing is really, you can set so much more on this camera. Exposure adjustments, yeah, we've got this highly reflective anodized plate. Once again, I remove it. Oh yeah, see, now it's going brighter and darker. I can live with the brighter and darker thing, the exposure adjustment. I don't know what you guys think. Alright guys, you're gonna get a new link, of course. Oh yeah, the link changed. There we go. Next link. Let me try something. My impression is the overall focus is much better. I like the height that the camera is set on. Funny enough is I have changed, like this one's set to aperture 4.5, an aperture of 4.5, and it has a pretty strong background blur. I'm not sure how and why, but the aperture settings on the camcorder totally don't correspond to the aperture settings on this mirrorless. I found out that there's actually a manual zoom, like an electronic zoom here, that allows me to zoom in a little bit with this little crapperjack lens. But it's quite nice. If I move up the stuff a little bit, I can get decent macro shots of stuff. Let me see if I can still focus. Oh yeah, but the focus distance is really long now. I wonder if I zoom out and just lift it further up, if I can get the same. Oh no, I can't get the same details. Yeah. Okay, so zooming in might be a nice feature. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to zoom in with this lens. Keki. Wait, I have to find the right smiley first. Yeah, the focus. I set the autofocus too fast, or whatever. It was 3 different settings. Let's see if I can get in the menu. Oh, there's the menu, guys. Ah, damn it! Nice menu. You can see it's not flipped because I can mount this camera by. I'm gonna post a picture of this. I can mount the camera by the flash mount, which is also amazing to get it out really quick. And it's amazing because I don't need to flip anything. Okay. Record settings. Continuous AF. Let's see if I can get different options there. Yeah, it's pretty much the only viable option here. Focus area zone. Yeah, I put the focus area. If I can show you, I moved Like this is the standard focus area, and I moved it down a little bit because I felt this is more like the area that I work in when doing my keyboard shenanigans. So I think this is the more applicable, but it's also me just playing around with the settings a little bit. Okay, oh yeah, here it is. AF Illuminator. Okay, I don't want to know what that is. I want to know what that is, but yeah, this is the autofocus drive speed. I set it to fast. The track duration only has a normal and a high, and I don't want to increase the track duration. Metering mode center. I can probably put that to multi. White balance. I'm not going to touch this because I have to change the mode again. I can change the photo mode, and you can see how crappy the picture is. And photo mode also don't automatically. It doesn't turn on the permanent autofocus. The autofocusing is only permanently turned on when you're on the video mode. I turned the HDR off. I'm not sure if that's... Turn it on, turn it off. Do you think that's cool? D-range. Huh. Ah, well. Creative style. Oh yeah, sure. Where's the sepia? Oh, there we go. Finally some vintage Gatorons. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Focus magnifier. Whoop. Focus. Lock on AF. Nice. Okay, let's try this just for fun. Ah, it doesn't work as well as I thought. I'm gonna turn this one off again. Off. That's fine. Oh, there's the screen again. I turned off smile detection because who smiles? Movie. Oh, steady shot. Probably gonna turn off stabilization. Yeah, you should see when I hit that camera with my head. I feel it and you should see it. Audio recording on. Shooting. What the fuck's a zebra? Oh, there's it. Zebra. Ah. Okay. Come on. Zoom in. Ooh. Function key settings and custom key settings. That's pretty neat. Okay. Oh. There is a digital zoom. What do you guys think? Oh wow. I have to turn on stabilization. Steady shot. Turn it the fuck on. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Maybe I can get. Maybe I can get like a little remote for the camera, because touching the camera for the digital zoom is absolutely the worst thing you want to do. Maybe there's a remote app. Sony remote. Oh, Alpha. $11. Yeah, right. Yeah, I probably have to check this one again. If I could control this with a kind of remote, that would be really a nice option. Let's try this again. Let's see. That picture is still quite good. I think it's good enough for demonstrating some stuff. But I also have the, I mean, I can always get a different lens. Like a different, yeah, lens for this camera as an option. Yeah, I don't see that much benefit on the camcorder anymore. I think the camcorder, hands down, is the much better option if you're looking for an out-of-the-box, very easy to set up, just a couple of buttons solution. While I'm starting to appreciate all these little options that the Sony gives me. I also think like how's the audio? Is the audio good? I'm just talking normally here. Wow, man, I can't believe how much the CPU utilization has changed since I went down from 60 FPS to 50 FPS. Oh wait, well we're still at like 80 something degree, 85, 80, 78, like round about 80 degrees. But we were like easily 5 to 10 degrees hotter with the 60 FPS. It's really funny, and I even upped the bitrate. I set the bitrate to like 9,000 from previously 8,000. So I reduced the frames from 60 to 50, and I changed the bitrate from 8K to 9K. So overall, my expectation is now we should get a better picture quality. Let's grab some other objects. We've been looking at this keyboard for far too long. Fur. Let's look at these. Take a detailed look at these and see how well it focuses. I think that's a great white balance, right? You can't complain about that white balance. Let's see if you can. Yeah, I really, I can't see an issue with the white balance here. Let's look at this for a moment. Okay. Hmm. I can't wait to turn this into a TX 1800. Oh man, left shift on an ISO layout is such a shit. Let's see how well it handles swag. Let me have a look at the aperture. That's a bit better, right? What do you guys think? Fixed exposure. Huh. Metering mode. I don't know. And you're asking me questions. How should I know? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Oh, for? I can see it in your eyes. The field of view is really good. I think that's like the 16 millimeter. It's definitely gonna be like a slight fisheye, isn't it? Huh. I would actually think so. Okay, I can still work on the exposure compensation, I guess. No, at the exposure. Yeah, not compensation. And what's really funny is that when I flip this one out, you can see how fingerprints actually heavily influence the oxidization of the brass weight. It's like an untreated brass weight. I really love how this has discolored. I mean, I'm not looking at this all the time when I'm typing, so yeah, pretty nice. If you're worried about resale value, better coat that in some clear paint. Let's have a look at some colors once again. I don't think we've done it yet with the fixed white balance here. I like that very much. It can actually handle the control keys and the blue much better, I think. Very happy with that. Plus compensation. Okay, I'm gonna try some compensation here. Oh yeah, it's good. I put a plus 06. Feels like it's a little much. Let me try something. I think I can put the... Ooh. I think a plus 03 exposure compensation is good enough. I think these are the limits of the digital zoom here. Let's check that exposure compensation once again. Okay, let's try with minus 03. No, not good. That's neutral. Plus 03. Plus 07. Plus 1. Plus 1.3. Gonna leave it at plus 03, and you let me know if there was any other setting in the meantime that you like more. I think the control key will always be a bit edgy here to get right on camera. I'm kind of happy with how the grain displays now. It's pretty good for my purpose. The zoom just isn't the same as with this intense optical zoom of that camcorder, but I think it's still useful for some close-ups. Yeah, I'm gonna try an 05 step size and see if I can just do like an 05. Oh yeah, there we go. I think 05 is pretty neat. Let's zoom this motherfucker out. Oh yeah. That's nice. Okay, one thing I gotta admit, the GoPro was a lot more plug and play. Oh, let's try something. Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's try how good the colors are. Holy shit, I really like it. Damn. This is a white spacebar from the white on blue kit or from the Q1000, not sure. This is a classic beige SAD spacebar. This is the GMK Monkey spacebar, which is yet another shade of like white, and this is like the G Data Plus spacebar. Got an even better idea. What if I hadn't thought of that in the first place? This is my GMK color samples kit. Let's have a look at the whites in the bottom row, and I think they are very well represented. What do you guys think? I think that is a great white balance. These white caps in the middle are like white PBT caps from some China source. I really like the color representation here. I like the exposure. I think it's nice. It doesn't overbright the white. Damn, that's a bit too reflective here, but who gives a... So that's an EV of like an exposure correction of +1. See how that will... Whew, that is nice. Okay, I think that the Sony the A6000 is definitely back in the race. This doesn't make things easier for me. Damn it. So here's our classic beige. I think the U9 is classic beige, and the CR and the what was classic beige once again? CR, U9, and L9, CB. Yeah, U9 for the mods and L9 for the alphas, right? Right? Not sure.